Hey, so what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So let's talk about this Facebook thing real quick. So as always, quick disclaimer. Hey, look guys, do your research. I'm just sharing my own opinions. Cool. So if you've been watching the market, Facebook has been going down and it's went down about $40 over the last couple days. So if you're new to investing, you might not understand why. Personally, I'm excited about that. But let's talk about why Facebook has actually been going down. Because if you're reading the news or if you're watching things on TV or maybe you're watching other YouTube videos, there's a lot of people that may be concerned about Facebook. You have a lot of companies and a lot of analysts that what they do is they put out these projections, they put out their thoughts, how they really feel about a company. And so with Facebook, they had some concern. The reason why they had some concern is because Facebook, during their earnings, now they just had their earnings and they didn't do bad. All right. Now I'm not going to bore you with all the technical terms and all that stuff. On this channel, I like to talk plain. I like to talk basic because that's how I understand it. So I like to keep it simple. And so basically they did really good with their earnings, but because they didn't meet expectations, for all these different companies and analysts and people who half of them don't even understand social media, but that's a whole nother conversation. But because they didn't meet the expectation, it's this fear of like not too sure what to do about Facebook. Don't know if they're gonna make it. That's not a good sign and all these different things. And that fear gets put out into the marketplace. Now, Warren Buffett would say Facebook is more of a damaged stock. It's not a damaged company. There's a big difference between the two. Damaged company, damaged stock. Facebook, their stock is just damaged because of these recent earnings. And that's how it goes. A company can actually do pretty well and can be very successful, but because around the stock market, you have all of these mouths, you have all of this media, you have everybody that has an opinion, that like to share their opinion. And because the media highlights what's negative, mostly, that's really much what they like to do. They like to boost fear and send everybody running. And so because of all the negative news and all the fear, you have some people that, they really plug into, these analysts in these news places, and they really plug into this information and they just start to sell off the stock. Now, me personally, I'm kind of excited that the stock is going down because it's like a discount to me. It's like having a sale on something you really, really like. And so I actually invested in Facebook back during its IPO time, where they came out around $32, $33. Then they went down to like $18 a share, and I bought some more Facebook. And so today I still hold Facebook stock. So for me and the Facebook going down, it doesn't really bother me at all. Like, I'm not concerned at all because most of my investments typically are long-term anyway. And over the years, I've been investing for about 12 years. These situations always happen. They always occur. They're going to continue to happen when someone doesn't meet someone's expectations, even if someone beats expectations. It's funny how, that those things work, but the media plays a big part in it with the information that they put out. So what are your thoughts? Are you buying, selling, or holding? I know for me, I'm holding my stock, and these are some pretty good prices in my opinion for Facebook at this time. So I'm probably going to buy some more. Now, here's the thing. Anything you're doing, research it. Make sure you're taking your time. Make sure you watch what's going on. Facebook's a different company, but sometimes these companies could have other things going on you're not aware of. You never know. This is pretty much not the case, but those are things you want to consider. So for me, I am going to be looking into buying more Facebook. Like I said, I'm excited about it. So it's kind of a buy and a hold for me. But one thing I want you to pay attention to, if you're new to investing, I want you to pay attention to situations like these, because what happens is the media and all these trusted sites and all these big wigs, like I said, most of them don't even know really much really about the company itself. They just maybe know a lot of analytics, but they don't really know, what's really going on. So Facebook's users, their user count, it's still been growing, but it didn't grow past the expectations. Meaning, like, let's say Facebook added X amount of numbers, last quarter, for users, but because it didn't get to the number that was expected, like they grew, but they didn't get to the number that we thought it was going to get to. They didn't cross that, so something's got to be wrong. That's kind of what the situation is. Facebook is not rolling backwards, even with all the things with the information and the privacy stuff. That stuff has been going on for years. That stuff has been going on for multiple companies. Almost everything takes our information. All it is just information and news that comes out, and pretty much it just kind of drives negativity towards a company. And so sometimes what happens, and this is just a little extra little bonus information with the market. Sometimes you have companies behind the scenes and they're putting out a lot of negative information, and it can be affecting the market, and behind the scenes they're buying things as it dips down, and while you're selling it, they're buying it. And it's funny, and then it starts to go up, and then all of a sudden the conversation changes, like, oh, they're doing pretty good. Yeah, right. See, that's something that happened when I actually started investing in Bank of America. I invested in Bank of America back during the economic downturn. During the economic downturn, I can't say that word. I said term. But anyways, I was investing in them back during that time, and it was $2 a share, guys, because of all the negativity around Bank of America. Not because of what the company was. It was just because people were all fearing and had a whole bunch of fear information and scare tactics they were putting out there, and it just had a lot of people running away from it. They thought Bank of America was going to go bankrupt. And me personally, from what I knew and understanding, like just what Bank of America had and the things they were doing, I didn't see them going bankrupt. So when they went down to $2, some would consider it a risk. Me, I just kind of had a surety about it. So I did invest in Bank of America back when it was $2 a share. Now you fast forward to today, and it is $30 a share. So sometimes, not all the time, but in some cases, those things happen where really the big trauma that's happening, in my opinion, to Facebook is just the media and the negative news, I call it, where they just love to put a lot of negativity. If something's really, really wrong with Facebook, I think we all would really, really know. Hey, but that's my opinion. But like I said, hey, let me know in the comments, what it is that you think. Are you buying, selling, you're holding? I mean, if you're someone that's trading right now, you're trying to get quick profits, then, you might want to pay close attention to what you're doing, because trading is definitely different than long-term investing, which is what I do mostly of. But hey, so let me know what you guys think. Thanks for joining me again on this video, and I'll see you guys again on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace. It's really funny because it's funny, like really, really funny, because I forgot what I was going to say. It's really funny because it's really funny because in another week or two, another month, another year from now, nobody's going to remember none of this about Facebook, and pretty much not any company.